What if I told you that right now, without changing a single thought in your head, you can trick your brain into feeling happier? Just with a pen. Not with medication, not with a vision board, not with a 10-step morning routine. With a pen. Hi, I'm Dr. Ching Kao. I have a PhD in Cognitive Neuroscience from Stanford. I'm a retired professional Latin ballroom vice champion, founder of Firebeat Ballroom Studios and Embody Her In Motion. I have spent decades sitting at the intersection of neuroscience and movement, and I am passionate about leading people to their best selves through embodied movement. And today, I want to show you how you can trick your brain into being happier just with a pen. Okay, so this is not an ordinary pen, it's a magic pen. And in the 80s, the researcher named Fritz Strack ran a study that literally changed how scientists think about emotions. Here's what he did. He had people hold a pen in their mouth, but in two very specific ways. The first group held it between their teeth like this. See how it pulls up the corner of my mouth up? It forces a smile without people ever deciding to smile. The second group held the pen between their lips like this. That pushes the muscle down. It forces a frown, again, without any conscious choice. Then both groups watched cartoons and rated how funny they were. And here's where it gets wild. The teeth group, who I call the accidental smilers, they consistently rated the cartoons as funnier. They reported feeling happier. And when researchers asked them, why were you happier? They had no idea, zero. They didn't attribute their happiness to the pen because they didn't decide or choose to be happy. Their face muscles were just arranged that way, and their brains read that muscle signals, the corner of the mouth lifting, the cheek muscles activating, and went, oh, you must be happy. And so you were. The mind didn't create the emotion, the body did. Further research showed that participants who were copying other people smiling from a photograph, or they were asked to pull their mouth towards the ears, showed the biggest increase of reported happiness. Translation: when you consciously choose to move your body in an emotional expression, something very real happens. That signal gets louder, it gets sent to your brain listens, and it changes how you feel. And here's the thing, it's not just your face, it's your whole body doing this all the time. Your mind and body, they're in constant real-time conversation. They're talking to each other. And this is the part that most people miss, that the signal goes both ways. Yes, we all know your brain tells your body how to feel. That part we all know. You see a lion or you think about an upcoming stressful situation, you get scared, your heart races, your palm sweats. That's mind to body. But your body is also constantly sending signals back to your brain. Your posture, your breath, your muscle tension, your facial expression, all of it. That's data. Data to your brain that it's reading and interpreting and using it to construct your emotional experience. That's body to mind. Researchers have found that when people sit slumped, stooped posture, even though they weren't sad, they recalled more negative memories. They generated more negative thoughts. And they actually took longer to bounce back from a negative situation just from slouching. So flip it. Sit upright. Open your chest. Lift your chin. Same person, different body. And now those participants are reporting higher. This is the same participants, just with different postures, which is insane. They just reported higher self-esteem, more resilience, and more positive memory recall. Your entire body produces physiological signals called somatic markers that are associated with past experiences, and these somatic markers help guide your future decision-making, especially when facing uncertain or complex decisions. Somatic signals, they help us make quick gut feeling decisions without over-analysis from the brain's prefrontal cortex, all that executive processes. Your body is a remote control for your brain, and most of us have been walking around not knowing we have one. That is the bi-directional relationship between body and mind. And once you really get into it, once you feel it, it changes everything about how you think about your emotional life. So, what are everyday situations in which you can use your body to trick your brain? Think about a situation that makes you nervous or insecure. Maybe a big presentation, a company mixer, a first date. Think about what would happen if you walked into the room like this. Shoulders caved, chest collapsed, eyes down, maybe arms crossed. The brain is getting those signals that your chest is contracted. You have downward gaze, and the brain goes, danger, retreat, I'm small. I'm not safe. I don't belong here. But what if, before you walked into any room, any situation in which you're nervous, you slow down, took a couple deep breaths, threw your shoulders back, chest open, chin up, eyes wide and bright, small smile. Your brain is receiving data from your body that it's open, expansive, grounded, weighted, and your brain is interpreting as, I am safe, I am capable, I belong here. So there's truth to faking it till you make it. Maybe you're still working on your confidence. Maybe you don't feel sassy or flirty. Maybe you're not able to soften or feel vulnerable. All of these situations in which you don't feel that way yet, act it. Act it first. Move in that way. Move confidently, move bravely, move softly, move flirty, and let your body guide you into confidence. Let your body guide you into that emotion. And this is exactly what I do. Most approaches to emotional well-being, therapy, coaching, journaling, they start in the mind and they ask, what are you thinking? What do you believe? And what narrative are you telling yourself? And those mental approaches, they are so important. But they're only half of the equation. Because when you are in your body, when you are moving with intention, with expression, with the full force of who you are literally sending signals to your brain, a different signal. You are hacking your own emotional state, not from the brain down, not from top down, but from the inside out. And this is what embodied dance gives you. It's not choreography, it's not performance. It's a way to choose how you feel by choosing how you move. When you let your body open, when you're a little sassier, when you have a little more attitude, when you feel like you're more soft and vulnerable, all of these different feeling states, if you move that way, you can start to embody that emotion. Your brain reads that and says, you're alive, you're present, fully yourself. So the next time you're waiting to feel confident before you stand tall, don't. Stand tall first. Let your brain catch up. And the next time you're waiting to feel joy before you move joy, don't wait. Get a pen. Put it in your mouth. The feeling will follow because that's not wishful thinking. This is neuroscience. If this made you think differently about your body, click the like button, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe because we all need to move more with feeling.